Hello everybody, it's Mavi. I'm going to be demonstrating a fast airfield video here. I'm going to go through the build order very quickly, and then afterwards I'm going to demonstrate how they do the build, giving you guys some tips here, and then I'm going to go through a replay against an Empire player. The very first thing we'll start out, as you see I put out here in the water, is the power plant. Next, you want your airfield. I start out with about 3 vindicators. If you have air dominance, then at that point you want to get your 4th vindicator. If you have mine or not. Getting here onto the refineries. Obviously you get a refinery after your airfield. The very first thing I do is I wall up my refinery, one of my refineries. But the very first refinery that I place, I actually put over.
You're in good hands, my friend.
And the reason is so the Soviet player can't sneak some barriers into that spot, so you won't be able to place your refinery there. And you don't want to necessarily waste any runs.
Need something taken out.
So all in all, if you wall this up, the barrier can't get inside of here. And you place your first refinery right there.
Building.
And immediately afterward you start.
Cannot deploy here.
I can't do that right now.
Cancelled.
And then after that you get your second refinery. I go for 2 power plants, and then I expand up here, and I get my barracks. As long as there's no bears or anything, what I'll do is I get an engineer. If there's any bears in the area, what I'll do is I get some attack dogs to take care of them, and then I stake my engineer out and get some peacekeepers like this here. If you see they have tanks, just keep bombing with your indicators. After that, I keep up my power, get my refinery here. I always get a 3rd refinery. Use some turrets, if you're under pressure, for defense. And at that point I go here to my armor facility, and I attack up to tier 2. At that point, it's assault decision making. After that, I'm only tier 2, so I could just spam guardian tanks, peacekeepers, javelins. I don't really use spies and Soviets because bears tend to eat them. Always mix up your units like I have here. As you can see how I mix my units up. I have peacekeepers, javelins, some IFEs into the back because they're not so good, but they're very good for
Hi mate, how are ya?
For twin blades. I keep all my guardian tanks up front, that way no hammer tanks can try to sneak in and try to run over my troops. Guys here for
engines running,
air drones and whatnot, and that's what peacekeepers are really good for too. The other nice thing is, as you see where I place my MCV just like this here, I put it a little bit closer to this refinery here because now if I take a dog over here and I see that they have a refinery right here in this area, what I could do is sneak my little navy yard up here, maybe get some dolphins and a hydrofoil just in case they want to build a Tesla coil, and then I could lock the Tesla coil so it's completely useless. So that's a really good feature. Getting back to the airfield here.
It is time, isn't it?
Once you get 1 vindicator done,
need something out of your way?
act like this is almost done.
Ah, yes.
So if this vindicator right here just got done, what I would do, if I'm seeing that it's queued and it's almost done, what I would do is come over to around this area right here, hit Q, and at that point you would only see 1 vindicator.
Need something
so
out
I would
of
just
your
hit
way?
Q and then I right click over here. Because when you're doing bombing runs here, you want to try and get
Por supuesto.
engineers and conscripts and flag troopers at the beginning of the game.
Need something out of your way?
The main things that you want to focus on is your engineer and flag troopers. Engineer because it costs 500, and they really use them for this oil here. If they do get the oil, just use your vindicators to bomb it. If you can't get into their base, like if they're still building the bullfrogs, try to distract them by bombing this here. So we have a very good chance of doing is having them bring the bullfrogs up here and focus on this oil derrick, while you can sneak your vindicators around the side here. The other thing that you want to focus on is flag troopers, mainly because they're 400 credits, and because if you get enough of them, they can shoot down your vindicators very easily, and that'll give them a lot of defense in their base. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to demonstrate very quickly, and then like I said, afterwards I'll have a replay. It's actually against an Empire player, a friend of mine. So let me get started here. Like I said, power plant first. I'm gonna wall this area up here. I always get advanced aeronautics here. Very first thing I do.
Advanced aeronautics upgrade authorized. Construction complete.
power
Construction
plant, put out
complete.
the water,
New
in case
construction
it wants to
options.
spam.
Building. Construction complete.
And always remember to put your airfield somewhere around here.
Construction
that way when you do
complete.
expand to the hill, you can get tier 2 and get gyro choppers, which are very effective.
Construction complete.
Right about there.
New construction options.
Like I said,
Building.
3 vindicators all queue. Get
Building.
all up on
Construction
this
complete.
refiner here. So once this one is done, I'll put it right here.
Construction
Now I can see right
complete.
here that my so I'm hitting Q. And once he's done, I will just hit
You're in good hands, my
right up there,
friend.
and he'll go direct right there.
Construction complete.
refinery,
New
start
construction
warming up
options.
my refinery.
Building.
I'm all yours.
Now I'm looking for
My
engineers
pleasure.
or
Enemy
Only way.
units detected.
See, he has a conscript.
Do you think you are prepared to fight me? I will chew you up and spit you out,
And I'll bomb him.
just like my mother's goulash.
The other thing I want to point out,
Building.
when
Construction
you're doing
complete.
fast airfield,
Construction
is
complete.
you really
Building.
need to have good micro.
Construction
Something.
complete.
And when I say good micro,
You're in good hands, my sound plan.
Building. Construction
bomb,
complete.
the idea is you have
Enemy
3
base
bombs to get
detected.
advanced
Construction
aerodynamics.
complete.
And the idea is you
Construction
On the
can drop
way.
complete.
one bomb
Piece
and
of
one
cake.
infantry, just like that.
Yes. Let me take
The
care
way I
of
do
it.
this is I'll click on my target, and directly after I'll hit S
The
on
show
my
is
keyboard.
about to begin.
Let me get my other power plant up here, and I guess I can't expand it.
Building.
Now
Construction
I have air
complete.
dominance, so I'll
Building.
go under Vindicator, only because I have the money.
Need something out
Construction
of your way?
complete.
Certainly.
Cool. Now I'll expand up
Construction
here.
vehicle at your service. Setting up.
Enemy base detected.
So,
You're in good
okay,
hands, my friend. Vindicator
one
ready
here.
for a run. Well
the target,
placed.
and that's right
Let me
directly
take care of it. I must agree. The show is about to
This takes a little
begin.
bit of practice.
It is
It's taken me a
time,
long
isn't it?
time to be able to get
I'm
down
going now.
correctly.
Just watch.
New construction
Well
options.
placed. The show is about to begin.
That there.
Building. On
Like I said,
hold.
you wanna go for
Cancelled.
barracks, wall
Building.
this area up here. Keep bombing.
Need something
things.
out of your way?
3 Vindicators will take out a power plant.
Construction complete.
If you take out all their power plants, then they have to start over
Construction
and build
complete.
a refinery. So if you could get them to that
Enemy
point, you really
units
do have an
detected.
advantage.
New
There's no
construction
barriers here, so I'm gonna
options.
go directly for
Enemy
an
engineer detected. Training.
One power plant down. Oops.
Need
A
something
unit is under
taken
attack.
out?
Now there's an engineer, so I don't know if I'll.
Are you ready to play?
On time
On the
See
way.
what I'm doing here is I'm half scouting for
Sound plan. On the
units
way.
with my Vindicators. and I'm half
Consider it
bombing.
gone.
Oops.
Ah,
Still
yes. Just say the word.
I'm gonna get this all
I have the
derrick,
tools.
Training.
some dogs, peacekeepers.
Oil derrick captured.
That's
Building.
really the point.
I'm
So
all
what you want to do is
yours.
you want to use your Vindicators to scout too.
Ready,
because
sir. Where's the
they have
trouble?
good area, almost like a dog.
Building.
Let me get a turret too.
Ready, sir.
Yes, my friend.
Enemy base detected.
Now you see
Certainly.
his powers low because I took out one of his power
A
plants.
unit is under
Piece
attack.
of
This
cake.
one right here.
Construction complete.
They want me out of the sky.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
I got this here.
What's the situation? En route. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Construction complete.
Use this to guard my base a little bit. Afterwards, all
Building.
this is really
Construction complete.
reacting,
Building.
Scouting and reacting. I'm not using my Vindicators
Construction complete.
because I have a very hard time talking
Building.
and playing at the same time.
Construction complete.
That is
Cannot
an airlift
deploy
you get
here.
a friend of mine, Destructo,
Construction
actually taught me.
complete.
If you put your power plant directly over a wall
Building.
or a refinery or something and then you turn it, it won't deploy. But if you're having a hard time deploying your power plant like that, that's how I do it. So here's
Construction
another
complete.
example. You see how it's just like that? Put it like right over my refinery or something, and then turn it.
Cannot deploy here.
So that's a cool little feature. After that, I go
Building.
for War Factory. I'll get some Riptides. Of course, I want to get some
Enemy
infantry
units detected. Training.
And Javs. After that, you get Riptides. You want to get your Guardian tanks. You can't spam.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Armed
Guardian tanks
response.
if you want. I'll
That's
get some
affirmative.
Building.
for defense.
Talk to me.
Our base is
Ready,
under
sir.
attack.
Use the
All
A
his
unit
way.
is under
Just sit here,
attack.
they're just wasting-
Construction
What happened to
complete.
peace? Come a little
Ready,
closer.
sir.
Where's the trouble?
And
New construction
I think that's pretty
options.
much it. You know, tier
Ready,
2 will
sir.
get your
Where's the
crowd
trouble?
choppers. So if you keep bombing and you distract their bullfrogs by bombing.
Ready,
their-
sir.
Construction
There.
complete.
you can
Need
sneak a crowd
something
chopper
taken
around.
out.
What you could do.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Matter of fact, is get a Riptide.
Building.
something I see Maniac do a lot. Really good
On alert.
distraction strat.
En route.
Computer has no brain, so you just keep doing that.
Enemy units detected.
Alright, who's my first pickup? Gotcha.
Really, what
Upgrade
you want to do for
complete.
this is
New
maybe
construction
like 2 paths
options.
just in case he has
Training.
water, or walls rather. Maybe get a gyro chopper.
Jeff,
Building.
right here. Sup? Making a move.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Whoops.
Jeff, right here.
Peacekeeper, ready for contact. Tactical unit.
What you got cooking?
3.
Armed response.
Hey, man.
Both my jobs in here.
Designated
What I
field
see,
test.
what he does a lot,
Technician buckled in.
so actually
Okay, okay.
So
Someone call for
extremely
transport.
fast,
Someone
he'll move around the
transport.
water here.
Let's make waves.
Meanwhile, he'll
I'm safe up
Enemy
here.
units detected.
The ride's pretty
Either
smooth.
has
Engines
whether
running.
it's pilot or not.
I'm good with that.
A unit is under
Like always, what
attack.
he'll do is he'll freeze.
Hey, get him off
He'll
me!
freeze his door collector.
Absolute
While
zero.
his riptide comes
Riptide
over and
here.
destroys it,
Cool. You got it, sir.
just like that.
Gotcha.
You see any of this going on? Then you can do
Peacekeeper,
this.
ready for contact.
I knew they'd attack me. Buckled in. Overhead.
About micro. Is
Okay,
when you get
okay.
Vindicators, I'm not really caring about that.
I've been hit.
You want to keep your Vindicators alive
Need
at all
something out
costs.
of your
So
way?
if you see like, 5 flak troopers and you can't bomb 3 bombs real quick, don't waste your money on
Who's
them.
next?
You want to keep them alive.
A unit is under attack.
Don't stop that feed. They keep
Unit
those
lost.
chambers hot.
Try
We're
to
out.
bomb sword miner.
Sounds alright.
It's not
Keeping it
working.
smooth. I'm good with that.
Where's our backup?
But that's pretty
Get
much
right
it
in front of us.
on the demonstration. I'm gonna show you guys a replay here. That Meet the Spammer gave to me. Let me see if I can go in here and find it. Replay theater. This is actually on Snowplow. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is, it's our Emperor. By the way, I didn't name that replay that. So, don't come to me about that. Alright. Now, Snowplow, we have Meet the Spammer. This is Allied versus Empire. This is RS Emperor. As he's getting his generator core here. What he's going to do is he's going to do the fast airfield build against Empire. He walls up his power plant right here. I sometimes actually use the build radius and I stick it out here. Only because the only thing that can really get out there is tangos. Here, if he doesn't micro rate, tank busters can come in here and take the SWAT out and take the power plant and refiner out. But that's really decision making. He puts his airfield right here, so when he wants to go to his third refiner right here, it's somewhat protected. His miner will heal a lot faster right here. Plus the airfield is closer to his base here, and he has himself a Vindicator. If I remember correctly, he's getting Apollo next. Meanwhile, RS Emperor is on 2 refineries. He has some inferior warriors, one barracks, power plant down there for protection, obviously. And what he's doing, his Vindicator here, is trying to scout, as he scouts his barracks right here. He's not building an engineer, but if an engineer just so happened to come out, he could bomb that engineer, which would give him a 500 credit advantage. But as you've seen, nothing's happening there, although he doesn't know that it's there now. He will send them back, and he's going to bomb some inferior warriors so that they don't interfere with his base. And I think he's getting the power plant next. 3 Vindicators. He started out with 1, got an Apollo, and got 2 more. Now he's going to send it to his main base here. As you see, he has a Mecha Bay. So he's going to keep this Apollo right here. And he took out a power plant, so now he can be down on power, so I'm not sure if the Defender VX is going to be low on power now. But if he gets, even 2 tangos out, it's not going to matter because he had Apollo. Right there he has his Apollo. So, yeah. Now you notice right away once they were loaded up, he brought them back. I'm assuming he's going to go for this power plant. That or take 1 tango and a third out. Nope, he goes for the power plant and making that turret ineffective. He took out one tango, and you see two of those tangos didn't do much damage. Now he's just gonna run away and try to put it in ground mode. Now you see he went to his third refiner. He has a little bit of damage on his vindicator. I guess my tangos put damage on the vindicators instead. And I assume once that's up, he's gonna bomb the power plant again. Yep. And he loses one vindicator. But he should have done still got turret out. But you see how powerful this Apollo is. He just took out 3 tangos. But he's gonna run away since that's in red, obviously. But yeah, if you guys ever lose a vindicator like that, don't bomb a power plant with 2 vindicators. Just bomb the turret instead. You know, that's not necessarily a mistake, but you know, nobody's perfect. You know, you're not computers and stuff like that. But now I think he's gonna get a second Apollo, just because you know you can see that RS Emperor is starting to get some more tangos here. Yep. Now he has 2 Apollos and 2 vindicators, so he's either gonna take this here out, or he's gonna consistently try bombing tangos. The smart thing would be to take this turret out here. Don't lose your Apollos like that. Now he sees that they went down to ground mode, so he's gonna bomb with his 2 vindicators as he was holding them off to the side here. Takes the turret out. And he's building an Apollo. So he's sticking with the 2 Apollo, 2 vindicator strat at this point. As you see, he went with the barracks and a war factor right here. All he really needs is 3 refineries. And let's see, he's taking a tango. I guess he's sneaking around or something. Our Semper went tier 2. And now he's gonna bomb this there. Because RS Emperor went with a 3rd refiner here, and he has both oil derricks. That's the only downside to this boat strat against Empire, is that it's rather difficult to get to these oil derricks. Empire can grab both of them early on really quick. But the best thing is early game is to scout it, but you want to keep an eye on it. Like for say if you get barracks here and you have some extra money, get a dog up there. You know, if you see he has it. You know, I don't think Spammer scouted up here yet. Now he's going with an IFV, PK IFV to take that house there. He has 3 VXs and a T Tsunami. Coming up here, he's tier 2, he has a Guardian tank, 2 IFVs, 2 Apollos and Vindicators. He's going to scout the Soul Derrick right here. You know, notice how he doesn't always keep his Vindicator sitting, he's always using them for something. He got his defensive drones, I don't know why. You know, that's not going to be very effective. Just saying. He's going to take that over Derrick. Oop. Or he actually has an IFV, Javelin IFV rather. He doesn't even know it. RS Emperor, that is, doesn't even know it. What he could do, in fact, is put his Javelin in there and take out a miner, or take out the whole entire refinery itself, as he bombs out that engineer. You see what he's trying to focus on here is, he's trying to focus on his, money. Put it in there and try to kill the miner. Spammer's awareness is so good. You see, he didn't put it in the house. All that miner has to do is do that, kill that Javelin. You know, I personally like putting them in the house. Oh, lag. He's using engineers for that. Selling 2 walls. Looking back at his base here, power plant. Now he's just getting 2 tsunamis. He's really gonna need to step up his game here if he wants to win, because Spam already has all these and he's attacking at this point. You know, notice his group mixture. He has Guardian tanks in front, he has a sneaky IFV, and some javelins, there's another IFV. No peacekeepers, ironically. You know, he could just get a bunch of tank busters. Tank busters are really powerful and they can destroy a lot of these Guardian tanks. You know, I like to put peacekeepers, as that's what he's training right now, some peacekeepers. He did put a little distraction. I think he should have put a javelin in this little structure right here and tried taking out the miner real fast. But easier to watch than it is to play, of course. And here's some more peacekeepers. And like I said about tank busters, you're starting to get a lot of tank busters now, as he's on 4 refineries. Here's another refinery in the water here that you want to keep an eye on. Empire's on 4 refineries, Allies on 3. The Allies don't really need more than 3. More to better, really. Just my personal opinion. He doesn't have any oil derricks. If he would have destroyed those earlier, not necessarily give him an advantage, because you kind of need him to keep the tango spam down. But it really would have helped on the economy-wise. You know, I don't think he would have been 4 refinery if that was the case. And that's not going to work. He has nowhere to run. I tried the IFV, or javelin IFV strategy. He's cornered. Here's his 2 Apollos. At this point, you know, 4 refineries, Empire could just keep spamming units. You know, defensive drones don't really help that much. But now he has some peacekeepers in with his army here, and with his guardian tanks and javelins, and 1 IFV. Another thing I want to point out is, when you do, I just have to go in a play review. You see he's going to push and attack here. Live there again. You see guardian tanks with this very effective. What you should do at this point, or trying to run over your troops like that, is actually just exactly do that. Guard them with your guardian tanks, that way these two snubs do not run over your infantry. You lose a lot of my infantry. Javelins are 400 apiece. So you want to be a little bit wary of that. Try to keep your peacekeepers up with your javelins, or keep your peacekeepers up with your guardian tanks rather. That way you get a lot of this going on. You use your peacekeepers to destroy those tank busters. You see how powerful the weapon is. Now he doesn't have any peacekeepers because he went and deliberately shot all of them off. Like I said, let me see if I get spammers view here. The very first thing is obviously
ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Afterwards, you want to get high technology. Let me get back in that.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Awaiting deployment.
Okay, that wasn't a very good idea. You want to get high technology because actually with your guardian tank and laser mode, that's going to affect more damage on that unit that is focusing with high technology. Plus, I think it gets you your dog's better view if you have any scouts. I'm not 100% sure on the view, but I know it affects your attack dog in some way. He's going to keep getting peacekeepers now at this point. Not a lot of anti-air. I don't know where his Apollos are right here, but he's not really using them. These VXs, he has 3 VXs. They could actually just go in air mode and destroy a lot of these tanks. So going without an IFV or an Apollo is probably a bad idea. He's using Bravo right here. Really, that's going to kill off 800 credits for 2 tank busters. And we have Tango attack with more miner here. Almost killed the tango off. But with proper micro and ally will win this battle. Just let the tango run. You know, I mean, these factions, they're not one is better than the other. They just play differently. In front like that. You know, you see basically what's happening now is, you know, the spammer has an advantage. You know, it's not saying that Allies is better than Empire, or Empire is better than Allies. And you know, some attack dogs. That's another thing you use on tank busters. I hate. Jeez. Peacekeepers are dogs. Dogs die really easy. That's why I like these peacekeepers. And like I said about these VXs, you have one javelin. That's not very good. Look, he's running away. generally speaking, what you want to do is go around the side, try taking off some more. Now he brings some Apollos over. But now, you know, he doesn't have any ground units here, so he could just put some dog. He put a attack dog right in front of his dojo core here. That's a really good idea too. If you do have a dog, stick it in front like that. You know, now Spammer has an advantage. Obviously, knowing he's tier 3 doesn't really matter. What do you think? Just gonna go off the Kingoni easily. Just like that. And at this point, you want to focus more. Not necessarily even the VXs or your MCV or construction art. You want to focus on killing this Mecha Bay. Once you kill the Mecha Bay, it's a good game. Where the dogs pulled his dog away. If he would have kept that air, he wouldn't get any infantry. Which actually would give him more money to build Kingonis and so forth. But you want to keep building anything in general. So what I would focus on is either this MCV or this Mecha Bay. They like to use the MCV. A good player would actually, right about now, use your MCV and try crushing these units here. But he's not doing that. He's just you can actually kill his VX if you wanted. But you can go for dojo core. Getting ground units. Now he's using his MCV to crush. He's going to lose that MCV. Yep. Use cryo. Oh, is he going to freeze it? No. There you go. That's really good micro on Spammer's part. When you see a Kingoni run like that, spread your units out. That's X on your hotkey, or on your keyboard. Here, where's this? Nope, he's still only tier 2. No, he needs to be really. Kingoni's not alone, not win this game. Oh, lag again. I don't know why this game's lagging. Both of these are going to lose. At this point, you could actually just basically keep getting javelins and be more effective than peacekeepers at this point. He has a wave force. I don't know why now he got a wave force. Might want to bring some Apollos in. Nope. My feet that he's going to lose. Jabs are going to take care of your VXs. You know, and the reason why I said, you know, to get jabs, because one important parry warrior is not going to kill a whole bunch. Even if you do go into sword mode like that, he wants to go to the VX. He's going to lose his Mecha Bay, and it's a good game at this point. There's nothing that he can do. Even if he kills off all his units, it's not going to matter. He's not going to lose his one king on him. VX. Because he has an Apollo and Vindicators somewhere. I don't know where he's keeping them. I mean, there's one Vindicator. Unless he never rebuilt his Apollos. No, but like I said, he's not going to win with one VX. 2 Imperial Warriors and a Kingoni that's not even a full health. If he has what? 5, you know, 2 Javelins, a Vindicator. And it's a good game. So that's basically how you, a good tutorial on fast airfield. To use it on Soviets, or against Soviets I should say. And on small maps like Snowplow, you can do it against Empire. So I really hope this helps some people out there.